Hello everyone and welcome back to Trailblazer Reloaded. In the last episode, I got the Ruinous Powers Relic, though I haven't been able to use it much yet since I don't have a very high prayer level, but I also managed to unlock my final region, Mauritania, where I was able to pick myself up a black mask and end off the episode by making a Slayer helm and obtaining the Fire Cape. And I have to say, my gear's looking pretty good now. The only problem here is this weapon, so I don't know, hopefully this episode I might be able to sort out something a bit better. Aside from that, though, I really would like to work on getting my Tier 7 Relic soon, mainly because I want to wait for the extra experience and point boost before doing a lot of other things, like using my diary lamps. So, yeah, hopefully I can knock out these last 780 points pretty quickly, but it shouldn't be too hard now. And I have also, towards the end of last episode, knocked out a bit more of the grinds, like getting 80 fire making, so I can knock off a few more tasks a bit easily now. But yeah, I already finished up the black dragging task that I got at the end of last episode, so let's see what else I can get to start off this episode, and I get Hill Giant. Should be a nice quick task, and I could always use more keys because there's some combat achievements at Obor, so I'm probably going to knock out that task real quick and then see what I can do about getting more points. Well, after that Hill Giant task, I ended up doing a few more tasks, and before I knew it, I was at 20 tasks total for another big point boost. So now if I go to the shop here, I can unlock Broader Fletching, which will allow me to get another task. There's some other stuff I could get, actually. I think I'm going to get Reptile Freezer and Gargoyle Smasher now, because I'm sure that's going to come up soon enough. I'm going to hold off on Ring Bling because there's no task for making a Slayer Ring, and I want to have a good stockpile of points. There's probably some other things. I'll have to review the shop a bit more later, because I think extensions work in leagues. I'm not sure. The tasks work a little weird. It's hard to tell exactly what benefits. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now. And what's my next task, just to see why I'm here? No, I'm not. I'm going to pick Jad, but I'm going to skip it again. I'm not ready to do another Jad again so soon. So yeah, I guess I don't know what my next task is yet, but now I think I really should get to the league points because it's going to be so much more efficient doing Slayer once I get my Tier 7 Relic, and there's a bunch of things I can work on, including making some broad arrows. So another thing I can do with this Fire Cape is access the inner city of Moral Wreck, which means I can come to this shop here and, well, one, I don't think I'll need the Obsidian Cape anymore, so goodbye, but now I can buy Obsidian Armor, which is, well, not necessarily my best install. I can get, Torva and stuff in my regions, but it is going to be a very good armor because all of it has strength bonus, and if I equip the full set here, that is equip full Obsidian Armor, which is enough points to get my Tier 7 Relic. So, the Tier 7 Relics. Honestly, I think this is probably the most powerful and most exciting tier of the league. You have Weapon Master do a whole bunch of special attacks, Soul Stealer to increase your minimum hit and heal you both hit points and prayer, and Berserker, the one I'm going to pick, increases damage based on each hit point missing, and the first attack on a monster with full health is going to always be your max hit. So 100% accuracy, 100% max damage. This is insane for Slayer, because if someone has 40 hit points and my max hit is a 40, I'll just one-shot it every time. And also, the things I really want, now I'm getting 16 times experience and 8 times minigame points, which is going to make grinds like pest control and just all of the skills I was putting off a lot more efficient to train. So there we are, locking Berserker as my Tier 7 Relic. And now the grind for Tier 8 is quite far away, though Tier 8 does unlock 5 times drop, and there are also some other good picks here, and honestly I'm still not 100% decide which Tier 8 I want. But the other thing you might have noticed is I completed a lot of diaries, so I can go and claim all those diary lamps and now have 16 times experience to drop all on Herblore. So interested to see how much experience and how many levels I get from that. So before I go around and claim all the diaries, there's one other thing I've been saving up, and that is Squirk Juice. So a while back I got the 50 summer Squirk Juice I need for the task, then another 50 so it will get me all the way to level 91, but since then I also gained some levels. I ended up going from 74 to 82 just doing other tasks. So I have no idea how or what level I'm going to end at, but I know it's going to be a lot of experience. So if I talk to this NPC here, let's see how much 1.3 mil experience drop. That is insane, and I still have a few more of those to go. So let's see what level this ends up at. And for the final inventory, I get a smaller but still massive 800 experience drop, and the final level I get is level 93. So I overshot at level 91 by a couple, but still not bad because I probably will end up getting 99 Thieving before the league's over. And it does mean I can now go to Pyramid Plunder and go to the final chest, which is another task I believe, and also make grinding the Pharaoh Scepter a bit easier because I think there's tasks for that as well. Also, turning in 50 got me an elite task for 200 points, so already making a good dent towards the next relic here. Now to go claim those diaries. Actually, there's one thing I have to do before the diaries. So I've completed most of the easy, medium, and hard diaries, but one diary that I'm close to completing and haven't been able to do yet is the Varrock hard diary, and that's because of this one task down here to speak to this NPC with 153 kudos. Now, this is normally around the max you can get, but because I can't do all the quests needed because of the region locking, I am only at 115 kudos. But one way around this is by using fossils down here in the bottom floor of the Varrock Museum. And if you're wondering why I have 94 wood cutting when only 80 fire making, that is why. I've been cutting Suliceps, and I have enough fossils to finish this entire floor. And for each display I finish, I will get experience lamps, which I was waiting to put on Herblore. So yeah, I'm going to... I don't know, I probably can't even fit all the experience lamps in my inventory, so we'll just see what Herblore level I'm at the end. I'm starting at 64, so yeah, let's see how much I get from all the fossils. And there is the final experience lamp after filling up the whole museum down here, and it gets me to level 81 Herblore. So I honestly don't even know if I should be lamping Herblore anymore, because with my plus 12 boost, I can't really like make anything else, because I don't have the... Well, I could... yeah, I don't have the Dragon Bones for the Super Antifier. I can't do Anti-Venom. I can't do Super Antifier. I can't do Divine Combats. And I can't do Forgotten Brew either. So the highest potion I can make is Super Combat, which I don't have all the ingredients for even. And I already can boost for that. But I don't know, I'll probably keep lamping Herblore because I can't think of anything better to lamp. Normally it would go to something like Prayer, but you know, that's really fast with some of the mini games in my region. And Agility, but I have Hald Sepulchre, which should be pretty quick agility experience. So I don't know. I'll probably keep putting the lamps on Herblore for now, just to see if maybe I can get 99 by the end of the league or something like that, or, you know, total levels too and stuff. So, yeah, but now I'm going to go finish up this Varrock diary by talking to the right NPC, then trading all the diary rewards and claim all the lamps. So, let's see how much more Herblore I can get from all the diaries. So I claimed all the diary rewards I can get for now. I still need to do the Karamja Media diary before I can claim the Heart Gloves there. But yeah, I have some pretty nice perks now with the Varrock Armor's Mining Chance and the Bone Crusher from Lortea diary, and it also got me all the way to 86 Herblore. Still not sure if it's the best thing to lamp, but hey, it's at least getting me closer to 99. But now what I think I'm going to do is probably go back to Slayer. I have a Bandit task right now, and I don't know, I don't think I'm that close to work towards the final relic, so let's go see how useful Berserker actually is for some Slayer. With this melee relic, Wyverns are really easy, even if they're not the best place to be using Berserker. But there's some granite legs, and I believe equipping these up, yep, that's a medium task, alright. So yeah, not the biggest unique, but a unique. Well, I didn't realize I was so close to that, but I guess there is a 95 strength for my first level 95 and 100 combat. I really thought I was going to get like 95 woodcutting or 95 cooking before strength, but yeah, it snuck up there, and that is a fair bit of league points, I think 280, so definitely chipping away at that final relic. I've continued to work on Slayer, and the levels have been flying in. I hit 82 Slayer, which also got me 1800 total level, which is notable because now my Crystal Memories here won't have any cooldown. So yeah, really enjoying Slayer, and I probably should actually see if I can get some gear upgrades soon. I don't know, I could go for Spiritual Mages in just a task or two, or boosted, or, you know, Rune Boots. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Currently I have a Hill Giant task, which is really nice because I can go one-hit them all. So let's see what task I get after this one. Maybe it'll be a gear upgrade. So after sorting out my Slayer extensions, I managed to get myself a nice Dust Devil task here of 220. So I figured I might as well come here and get some Soul Wars points, which allows me to now imbue my Slayer Helm. So now I can go burst Dust Devils with the Slayer Helm bonus. But while I'm here, I also was figuring, since I got some spare Zeal, I could trade it in for Prayer experience. Now I think... I guess I could just put it all in. Probably better just to do this much at a time. Now, they didn't nerf it. It was multiplying like crazy, but that's still a lot of prayer experience. If I close this, that should be a level up. And do it again a few times, because it changed it. Okay, it is adjusting the experience based on how many I have. And that's probably good enough for now. And there is 74 prayer. And the reason I want to do this, not only does it mean I have more prayer, but if I get this book here, so... You know, normally I have the prayers here, and I can only have 15%. But now if I swap over to the Ruinous Powers, I can now use the 20% attack and strength, as well as having all the protection prayers. Also Berserk and this hybrid one, since I got a little more than just 71. It's not really useful for bursting Dust Devils, and it does drain more than normal prayer book, so I'm just going to swap back for now. But for future Slayer tasks, having an extra 15% damage will be pretty nice. So this task has been so insane that I missed like all the level ups. I don't know, the chat box is full of superiors, but apparently like a few minutes ago, when I got my 20th superior, I got 85 Slayer. Because I went to check on the tracker, see like, oh, how far am I off 85? And then I'm like, oh, 23 kills. And then I'm like, wait, that's the 86. So I still have like half the task to go. This is just such crazy experience, and I don't know, I've had like 4 bloodthirsty superiors now or something. It's been a lot. Not a lot of great loot, but a good bit of Renar seeds at least. So yeah, I'm going to finish up this task, and then I guess we're going to go get a whip. You know, there have been times where I questioned if the Bloodthirsty Relic was really worth it. This is not one of those times. So yeah, this relic is insane when you get a good task like Dust Devils. It says I only got 210k experience, but that's a lie. That is definitely not what I got. I started it at like 82 Slayer and I ended at 87. I actually saw the experience drop on one of the Bloodthirsty Dust Devils and it was 72k from a single superior. And over that task, it was for like 220 Dust Devils. It said I killed 326. According to my loot tracker, I killed 274 normal Dust Devils, 8 Choke Devil superiors, and then 8 Bloodthirsty superiors. I was getting like 22 points for Bloodthirsty and then 15 for a normal. And based on my quick math, that was like 300 points just off the superiors. Plus it was my 10th task, so I got another 375. So yeah, I got a lot of points, and that would be pretty much like 10 skips just from this one task. So there's a good chance I could have just skipped until I got another Dust Devil task. So really happy with the relic right now. That was a crazy amount of experience, and oh, I'm also really close to a magic level. Huh. But yeah, and I did also get the Mist Battle Staff, and if I equip that, well, that's another 2 tasks, the Any Combination Staff and the Mist Battle Staff. So yeah, but I don't know, that was just such an amazing task. I'm kind of mad at myself for missing all the level ups, but just it all happened so quickly. Like, I was getting levels left and right and just couldn't keep track of things. So I guess that's a good feeling to have in leagues. Anyway, let's see what I can get for my next task. Hopefully I can get something good. Cow fight. Not what I want to do now, because since I have 85 Slayer, I want to go get an Abyssal Whip. Actually, I might even see if I can skip to get an Abyssal Demon task, or at least something else like Gargoyles. But yeah, time to go get a whip. There is no way. So you can see, I came in here, I killed an Abyssal Demon for the task, I kill one more Abyssal Whip. This is the second Abyssal Demon I've killed on the account, or at least, you know, on the league. And yeah, Abyssal Whip already. I guess I'm done at Abyssal Demons now. So as you can see, it's a pretty decent upgrade. It's 11 strength over the D-Long and a good bit more attack. The speed is the same because of my relic, but normally it'd be a tick faster. So yeah, my gear's at least finally looking a little better. Though I need to do something about the boots now. Also, I did try and skip for a task. I got a Blood Veil task of like 240 of them, so definitely not going to skip over that. And I'm glad I didn't, because I mean, it would be kind of bad if I came here and killed 2 Abyssal Demons on tasking out the whip anyway. So yeah, I mean, I know there's other drops here like the Abyssal Dagger, but I don't think it's worth staying for that. So, and also I'll probably get that off Sire anyway. So I guess I'm going to go see if I can get some Dragon Boots now, and then off to Bloodvelds, I guess. And that also did not take very long. 10 kills for Dragon Boots from Spiritual Mages. Also had to make a Zami Heraldic Shield, because I have like no Zami items, because I haven't opened clues yet. But yeah, equip these, and that's another league task. And also, yeah, good bit of strength bonus now. I don't know really what else I can go for aside from like Bandos armor right now for gear upgrades, because I can't get better gloves. I can't really get much of a better ring. Whip's pretty much my best weapon to like Rapier, or not Rapier, Fang or Scythe or something like that later. So yeah, the gear's looking pretty good. I guess Barrow's armor would be better, but I don't know. Gear's looking pretty good, and I guess now I'm going to head and go do that Bloodveld task. I'll also put the ropes at Sarah before I forget. So to break the fourth wall a bit, I woke up today and did the fire cape, and now it's near bedtime and I got the whip and dragon boots. So, needless to say, this has been one very big day as far as the league has gone. And, while I was at God Wars, though, I was like, well, I might as well at least get kill count while I'm here, because you don't lose kill count. And then I thought, well, now that I had a whip, I guess I could just send a Bandos attempt. So, let's send a Bandos attempt. I already have my recall all set up. So, prayer on. I'm using the Ruinous Powers, and let's hope this goes well. Okay, so right-click the door, private, go in. DDS is going to max hit because of Berserker. So it shouldn't be that hard, especially because I can just recall in and out, heal up as I need, but I can still get stacked out. Also, I do not have a Bandos item. Just gonna combo 8 to be safe. Yeah, see this. The other problem with the Ruinous Powers is because of how these protection prayers work, I take 10% more damage. So Grotto is going to hit me harder than he would if I was using the normal prayers, but because I get 20% instead of 15% offense, I think it's probably worth it, even if I am going to get smacked around a bit more. And there we go, the first Bandos kill. Do I get another unique to continue this train of insane? Not really, just the key piece. But, hey, well, I think I am going to just maybe try a little more. Also, because I'm on the whip now, I'm getting attack and strength, or attack, strength, and defense. So, probably just going to get 99 strength just through controlled, and then switch back, or over to accurate or defensive. But yeah, I think I'm going to try a few more kills. I can just teleport out to my player-owned house with my thing here, and then go to Edgeville and still be able to recall right back. So, I don't know, let's see if I can maybe spoon a lucky Bandos drop. Well, that's something. There's a God Sword Shard 1 off a minion. Also, probably should pray against this guy. But, yeah. I don't know, not the Bandos drop I was expecting, but definitely will take that, because, well, I would love to get a Bandos God Sword. That's one of the most, like, crazy weapons, especially with Berserker. So, I don't know, let's send some more kills and hopefully have similar luck. Well, I think that's going to be a good spot to call Bandos, because I no longer have my recall back there. Pretty much what happened is I had my shift held down so I could walk under, then the balls hit me, and I went to eat, and I was shift dropping the food instead of eating it. So, whoopsie. But I got to 12 kill count. I was going to stop at 16 anyway, because that'd be half the drop rate of any Bandos armor piece. But I don't know, I'll probably wait to head back till I'm a little better equipped than I am now. I mean, my gear's pretty good, but it'd really be nice to have a tank body, and I also kind of don't want to get Bandos and, like, completely skip the need of some Barrows items, though I do have reasons to get Barrows aside from just, you know, general tank armor now. But, I don't know, I think that's where I'm going to call it probably for the night, and get some rest, and maybe head back to that Bloodveld Slayer in the morning. Well, that's a pretty nice way to start off the morning. So before getting into more Slayer or Balsing, I decided to try some thieving for a bit, because there was a task for looting the gold chest in the final room, and then there's more tasks for looting it like 25, 75, and 150 times. And I managed to get a Pharaoh Scepter, which isn't a task in itself, but when I take it to TOA and commune with that obelisk, it's the task. Also, before coming here, I ended up doing some Rogues Den and got myself full Rogues. After getting many Rogue kits and equipping all this is another task. So, yeah, some thieving tasks out of the way. And, I don't know, probably going to run a bit more Pyramid Plunder now to see if I can hit at least the 25 chests. Now that I have the Scepter, it's going to speed it up a good bit. Now that I have my Tier 7 Relic and the 16 times experience, I'm looking to make use of those shades I got earlier. So as you can see, I already killed a Urium shade, and I have a gold key here, and let's see, do I get anything lucky? Gold locks, at least it's a clog, and will make farming shade remains easier, but the problem is, I can't burn these without redwood logs, and the only way to get redwood logs is with gold keys. So, yeah, they're kind of hard to come by, because it's like a 1 in 12 or something off the shades I have to burn with magic logs. But what I want to do now is actually see if I can finish the Mauritania Diary, because, well, one, the chance of getting Zealot Robes from the chest will be boosted more with my Tier 8 Relic, and, Zealot Robes are actually my best in slot prayer robe in the league, so it'd be kind of nice to get them as well as league tasks. And the other thing is, I'll get more fire-making experience for burning the shades once I have the Mauritania Elite Diary, and the only task I have left for the diary is to equip a full Barrows set, which is also a league task. So while the Barrows rate will be boosted with Tier 8 as well, Barrows is easy enough to get that I think it's worth trying to at least get one set now, and see if we can finish up the Mauritania Diary. Also, it'll be more experience with the Bone Crusher, which would be kind of nice if I do more Slayer when I do more Slayer. So yeah, yeah, for right now, I'm going to collect some shade remains and then see if I can get lucky at barrows. Well, I had a bit of a dry streak. This is my first item in several chests, but it's a very good item to see. It's a Varrock's Brassard, which means I'm now one piece off full Varrock, and it's also probably the item I wanted the most. It's not the best tank body, but it's really nice just to have a defensive bonus with the prayer bonus. You know, it's, I think, pretty close or the same as Initiate, just a lot better defensively. Though I might keep this on just because now that I have Berserker, I've been able to camp low prayer and just like spec out the brothers, just one DDS spec, and then they only have like 20 hit points left or something like that. So yeah, it's been really nice. I've even considered switching to full obsidian, but the prayer is also nice because also now I can just use ruinous powers there, and I don't run out of prayer in the full run, so I don't have to like come back to the house. So it's been a lot easier just to do the recall method now and just spec out the brothers. And yeah, the Casey's flying by. Hopefully the next chest will have a flail. Well, at least it's another unique item, an Aram's Hood. Holy, that's a double chest and a half, Carol top and bottom. Well, that's just a huge upgrade for ranged once I get 70, but, I don't know, I guess I'm one piece off full Varrock, two pieces off full Arams, or full Carols, so, yeah, just a crazy double chest to see even with boosted drop rates. And the next item after that Carol's double chest is a Carol's Coif. Well, I might end up getting full Kara as my first set and not have the range level to equip it, which would be kind of funny. And another double chest for items I didn't... Oh, I already had the hammers, darn. But hey, at least, actually, that's my new best tank body, so at least it's still something good. Well, that's not the item I wanted to see at all. There it is. That is actually my first piece of Darox, which is kind of one of like the most important armor sets. I'm a bit surprised it took me that long to get a single piece. Let's actually look at the collection log real quick. So yeah, I only had one Guthan as well, but still that's the first Darox in 45 chests with 4 times drop rate. So I don't know, happy with how the log's looking, but was really hoping to have more Darox pieces by now. Well, I'll be darned, it actually happened. I think that's full Carol. Full Carol, the only set I can't wear. So, I don't know, I guess I do some range training or maybe a quest for it, but, yeah, I finished a barrow set. I kind of think I might even just want to go to 50 just to see if I can finish a melee set, because I really don't want to train up ranged right now just to finish the task, but I will if I don't get anything else by 50. Oh, almost missed it, but there is level 99 strength. I knew I was getting close while I was doing those barrel runs, and it's also my first level 99, so I guess from now on the whip's going to go to attack until I hit 99 attack, and what do I get to celebrate? Chaos Rooms, that seems fitting. Well, sadly no items for my final chest for the time being, but hey, at least I was able to finish a barrow set in 50 kill count. Just a little disappointing it's the only one I can equip, but at least it is also a pretty good set. Like, with Aim of the Dam, Carol's not bad. And, I don't know, it might actually be useful at some other content later if I really need a strong range set, though with the melee relic, probably not. While it would have been more efficient to do Into the Tombs or a Night at a Theater and use the experience lamps on ranged, I decided just to go AFK at Swamp Crabs for a bit while working at other stuff, and there is level 70 range, which means I can not only equip Carols, but Black D'hide for that league's task, and now I can equip the Carols, and that's 2 actually. I thought there was 2, but there's full Carols and any Barrow's armor set. Now I can go loot the chest for the Mauritania Diary and finish off my first Elite Diary, which I think is another 200 points. So, oh yeah, down here. So, yeah, but I'm probably going to do that between episodes, because I think that's where I want to wrap up this one. So, yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. It definitely was a crazy episode, especially the other day with, you know, the fire cape, the whip, and everything. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm making a lot of progress, and I'm looking forward to hopefully getting my tier 8 relic next episode. But, well, we'll have to see how much other stuff happens. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching, and until next time, goodbye.